Oh.
That's
Oh,
just
that's just
unfair.
unfortunate. That
Bowser,
a giant, it's like a tiny hammer. That's
giant,
amazing.
invisible, and hammer. Bowser is clearly going, guess what, Mario? It's my turn! The King of Koopas for the win with a solid
Oh,
5 KOs to 3 falls, 1 suicide. That puts him at a net bonus of only +2,
yeah,
but that is still a stronger lead than most.
that is true.
He is coming nice and strong with that damage. Samus falling with a 2 KO loss to 5 falls. That's a -3 on Samus's part. Everyone, clearly anybody who's the losing streaks kind of has to be
Solar being.
negatives. Now that one I can't remember. I think it has something to do with being in the up screen bubble for quite a bit, or having been KO'd into the distance.
An invincible KO is a thing. Oh no,
He was
because he
invincible at
was
the end when he
invincible at
KO'd.
the end. Yep. Master of Disaster, Materialist. I don't see a thing for it.
Fall Guys in here, yes, but I don't. Samus did not get a great deal of awards here. Pokemon KOs probably about the most interesting one out of that section.
Well, what about Butterfingers?
Butterfingers is a very common one. Every time you attempt to grab, it remembers it. So to get Butterfingers, you have to have missed over 50% of your grabs,
Oh,
or up to 50%. I can't remember.
so they both did that.
Yes. Now, Face Planter fell on her face the most. But yes, she did not get very many. Not all that much interesting ones. I'm afraid award-wise, that was one of the least interesting despite the actual unique KOs. Suppose they did not have one for that. Didn't see that coming.
So I'm against Samus and Link. My hopes are screwed. I mean, I could have taken on like Peach and Pikachu.
You are against Samus, Young Link, and Link.
No, I am
Oh,
Link.
sorry, your match is Samus, Young Link, and Link. So you're
Yes.
fighting your childhood.
Oh my god, this is just.
You're quite literally fighting your childhood. This was part of your childhood. And you're
Yep.
fighting your child version of your
Yes.
avatar self. So
That is an awesome match. I'm not looking forward to it in the sense of trying to win. Next match we have Ganondorf versus Mr. Game and Watch.
So
I got Ganon. We really haven't done any color changes. Let's.
no, we have not been doing that.
We have not. Okay.
Now, Game & Watch, depending on the level that he appears in, might be difficult to see with just the black.
I was
So-
gonna say I'm going red, so maybe red Mr. Game and Watch.
It might make that a bit easier to follow him. Not that you would have trouble seeing it. It just might be a little more entertaining that way. So going in with the blood match, though there is no real blood feud.
No, well maybe, but no.
No. All right, so
Ganon is off to a strong start.
strong kick there.
Oh, with already a KO and a taunt to
and
boot.
Boom! Ganondorf receives the bomb in the unpleasant place.
In his babum. Another KO.
KO to taunt, strong lead for
Wow.
Ganon.
Did he just KO to taunt again?
They taunt with if their enemy falls in general, I believe. Now,
I did want him to make it further.
the question is, will Ganondorf... No, I was going to say, will Ganondorf come in without a loss? But he answered that while I was asking it. Now, an interesting thing, when they presented Ganondorf as a character, it was a surprise that he was actually a clone of Captain Falcon in terms of movesets. What was more interesting for the more neurotic of us who get interested in these types of things was exactly what was the name of all of his maneuvers. Because Captain Falcon has a clear set of names for his. He has the Falcon Kick, Falcon Punch. I can't actually remember what the Fire Punch. I think it's called the Fire Drive or Flame Drive. And then I actually for the life of me can't remember what the up one is. What the name for the up jump is. But it was an interesting thought of what exactly is all of Ganondorf's maneuvers called. So, for the original Discovery, that was a bit of a fun thing. For those who don't know, though I suspect plenty of people know at this point, there is the infamous Warlock's Fist, or is it Warlock Punch? It's Warlock Punch.
Yeah, I think so, yeah.
Actually, I think it was originally Warlock's Fist.
Maybe, I don't know.
It's hard to remember. We'll have to check that out at some point. With the be over being the Gerudo's Fist, and Wizard's Foot being down. Now, there was the big question, like, these were, people guessed at these, right? So they kind of, we got a general idea of what these are likely going to be, because, you know, remembering he's a Gerudo, that he's a Warlock, because he's an evil wizard and stuff like that. Alright, these make sense. What the hell would you call his jump? Its actual name is Dark Dive. So it's just kind of one of those, everyone's like, yeah, that's a bit weird. Weren't sure where they were going with that. Alright, back into the match here.
Good, had a bit of folly. Mr. Game & Watch evened it out, and they've pretty much stayed pretty even since.
Yep. Ganondorf has suffered from his hubris. He is down to 2, and Game & Watch is at 2. But there's a clear damage lead, Ganondorf being the odds-on favorite for this, because he is the heavier and stronger hitting character.
And it won in the lead. He depends on, this could go pretty even.
It is still an open match here, because if he gets caught by the wrong move, Game & Watch will send him off that stage, and it will be a near even damage to the 1 life to 1 life. Oh, but Ganondorf is creating that gap as quickly as he can.
He's got to, yeah, I was going to say he's got to get a bit more damage. And Mr. Game Watch healed a little bit.
Found a rice ball.
Yeah.
That is a 34 damage lead out, and that might have just done it.
Yep,
If
there you
Ganondorf
go.
can remember that he has limbs.
Wait, I could do things? I have a star?
There we go.
What am I, Rain? Ha,
Ah.
ha, ha.
A nice dark dive to knock him off, but he still recovers, barely suffering any acid damage.
And there's a Pokeball there, but he's purposely not grabbing it.
Who does he think he is, me?
Exactly.
Not that I don't use items. I do use items nowadays. Back in my glory days, I did not, but hey.
For a second there, he showed signs of me, and then he went straight to signs of you.
Your AI
Maybe.
is picking out its favorite.
It's just
Or
picking
it's
up
just
both of us.
Or it's amalgamating. Ganondorf for the victory. That is a 5 KO win to a 4 fall, putting him at a +1. Ganondorf proceeds up. Game & Watch with a close finish, being one of the odds-on favorites for the losing roster now, with a 4 KOs to 5 falls. That is a very solid loss for him, meaning he's only at -1 in the point spectrum.
And I just started thinking, I'm pretty sure the whole 3-3 and then 3 underdog won't actually really work. Because the way we're doing it here is there's actually going to be 4 matches of 3-on-3.
I thought we were doing the regular progressed rounds as 1-on-1 and having the 3-on-3 to add the extra character when they were uneven.
We are, but there's the uneven Pichu at the end, right? We're trying to make a match for him. But with all the other 12 being eliminated, there are 12 eliminated people.
Have the losers compete with themselves, and the winner of the losers has to compete with Pichu.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. It would literally be 4 matches of 3v3. 1 match of, not 3v3, just, 4 or 3 for all. 4, and then 1 final match of 4 free-for-all, and then that one is who Pikachu. So I have to go through 2 matches just to get into the underdog wildcard.
Assuming that you beat Pichu.
Just to get into that Pichu fight, and then beat Pichu to make it into the next round. So I've got 3 victories.
You've got a hill to climb.
I do. I'm still in it.
You have to earn your shot at returning.
That is true. So, for those who think it's unfair, the one who comes back has to earn it and could lose right away, or could win the whole thing.
Yep.
Wow, that is... I didn't think this was going to be as bad as a...
Ooh, there is 2 interesting awards for Game & Watch in here.
Such as?
Game & Watch has the awards Foresight and... where is all ground.
Okay, and
All ground is where you have